Hi, beautiful angels. We are back again. Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me. It is Saturday. It's about 9 o'clock. I don't know where you are, but over here in New Jersey, that's the time it is right now. All right, so let's see what wants to come through today. Straight off the bat, like before I even started, while I was on my way, I was feeling extremely excited, and music is of high significance today. Your angels, your guides, the universe, God, whoever it is that you consider to be your highest source, okay, is constantly trying to speak to you. Some of the ways that they do try to speak to you, there could be from music, it could be lyrics, okay? You could see a billboard sign, right, that says an answer that you've been seeking or has confirmation to something that you've been thinking of, right? But Spirit is really highlighting music today. They want you to utilize music to your greatest advantage. Recognize how you feel when you listen to certain bits of music. Utilize that information that you feel. Utilize the visceral responses that you are getting from your body while you're listening to the music, okay? Tune your body to the frequency that you want to emanate today. Utilize the music to do so, okay? It doesn't have to be actual song lyrics. You could go online and look up solfeggio frequencies. Solfeggio frequencies are healing frequencies. They're originally Gregorian chant frequencies, but each frequency resonates with other parts of our body, which activates certain healing pathways within them, right? So every solfeggio frequency does a different thing, but music is very much the theme for today. So definitely utilize music to change your reality, okay? When we're listening to music, they want me to put it into perspective. When we're actually listening to music, both of the hemispheres of our brain are actually working in sync at the same time, okay? Music is the one thing that activates all parts of our brain. So utilize the frequency of music to assist you today. That is a huge message, and my whole body just lit up in chills as I was saying that. I don't know if you could even you see how my hair is like literally standing up with my excuse me. So please utilize music today. Excuse me. All right. So what other messages does Spirit want us to know for today? Okay. All right. Okay. So this is probably why they want you to utilize music. Thank you so much, Annette. I don't want to say your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Antoinette. If that's your name, Antoinette, beautiful. 5 of Cups. The reason why Spirit wants you to utilize music today is because there is... why can I not speak? There are some emotions that you are still holding on to and or in your energetic field, right? And the music that you listen to today will help you to release that. So really tune in to see what core emotions are you feeling today. How can you utilize music to then reprogram that core emotion within yourself, right? But also I'm hearing use the music as a way to transmute those heavy trapped emotions and to liberate yourself from them. Okay, so that is how you can use music today. Yeah, and they wanted me to look at the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Cups. So when we have the 7 of Cups, this is somebody daydreaming about all these different possibilities. Okay, but sometimes what happens is when we are too caught up in trying to decide what it is that we want to do, we end up going into analysis paralysis. Okay, so how can you utilize music, one, to help you decide, right? How can you utilize music to help you get into a clear centered state? How can you utilize music today to help you express yourself? How can you utilize music to help you activate higher levels of information, higher levels of knowledge, higher levels of consciousness? My loves, when we speak, they want me to let you guys know, our words, they're sonic waves. We create sonic waves while we are speaking, and that is why when we say things, it quite literally affects the reality around us because of the sonic waves that get emitted from our voice, okay? So these waves interact with the particles within your environment and your reality and end up changing and morphing those particles around them to match the sonic wave frequencies that you are emanating, whether it's from your mouth, because the sonic waves you're speaking, whether it's from your thoughts, right? Our thought energy, thoughts become things, whether it's emotions, emotional reactions, they're very statically charged energy, right? So recognize how all of this is tying together for you, but also utilize this information that I'm giving to you now to start making changes. My loves, we are in full control, okay? Even though the powers that be like to make you believe that you are not in control, you are absolutely always in 100% control. It's just how much control are you giving up? How much control are you actually utilizing, and how much are you just freely just leeching out to everything else to basically take control over? Take responsibility for your energy today. Please utilize music now to harness and anchor those emotional feelings and realities that you want to start embodying, okay? You yourself give off a frequency or a tone. Think about it this way, a universe, right? Universe, one song, one note, okay? So you yourself give off musical notes. Even though you can't hear them, just know you're constantly giving off signals, okay? So Spirit is definitely highlighting utilize music today to your advantage, okay? And even if you want to just utilize music in a way to see how your body reacts to certain things, test it out, right? Like become a scientist with your body, like have fun, like explore energy. Like we are here to learn how to manipulate energy. That's one of the things that we incarnate for, okay? That's just one reason. We have millions of other reasons, okay? But the main reason is to go back home, okay? Home is different for everybody, but for me, it's back to God, back to source, back to that bliss consciousness where we're just floating in ecstasy forever, because that's really the best place to be. All right, so until we get to that point though, right, we have to actually do the work. We have to actually take responsibility for our energy. We have to actually take responsibility for our thoughts, even the things that we say in our brains and don't say out loud, my loves. That thought energy of you like, oh, that piece of shit, right? That leaks out and like literally affects everything around you. So, another key word that they're bringing in today with music, and it's honestly like it goes hand in hand with music, is harmony, right? Like in order to have music creates a harmonic resonance, right? Music creates harmony. There's like, when there's harmony, there's a beautiful flow, right? It just flows beautifully. It feels good. So how can you anchor harmony into the music that you're listening to, and or how can you anchor harmony into your body through the music, right? How can you anchor harmony into all of your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, your visceral and even subconscious responses, okay? Work on anchoring harmony in today. Thank you for everybody who is still here. My name is Jennifer. I'm a Reiki master. I'm intuitive. I was activated as a child, then I shut myself down, and now I'm back again, full force. What's up? Okay. All right, let's move on. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So what have y'all been working on? Okay, because when we have Knight of Pentacles, this is very slow moving energy. But the beautiful thing about Pentacle energy is even though that it's so slow, it's solid, it's stable, it's reliable, it's like proof's in the pudding, period. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So the proof is in the pudding. Trust and know, like whatever it is that you've been working towards, you will start to see physical manifestations of this, okay? The Pentacle is a very physical card. It's a physical reality. So whatever it is, Spirit is saying that you've been slowly, I'm seeing somebody like literally taking a pick and like chiseling out something of marble, okay? And they're also saying like Rome wasn't created in a day, so allow yourself the patience to keep chiseling away. Utilize the music to help chisel away parts of you that you are still unsure of. Utilize the music and harmony to help bring into coherence and bring yourself into a more centered state, okay? All right, so whatever it is that you have been working on, let's see what message wants to come through. So I'm going to put this back so we can have a full deck, all right? So this is in regards to what it is that you have been working on. Dun, 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 dun. So what has this collective been working on? I'm hearing you've been working on yourself. Wow. Yeah. So this collective that I'm reading for, you guys have quite literally been working on making yourself the creme de la creme version of yourself, right? You are working on standing in your emperor energy. Gender neutral doesn't mean you're a man, right? Everybody has divine masculine, divine feminine. When we stand in our emperor energy, we are unfuckwithable. You can't shake us. You can't bother us. Like, we're unfazed. Like, we're just like, oh, okay, sure. We need you over there though. Thank you. Like, that's emperor energy. Like, okay, so this is what you guys are working towards. And when I see emperor, I also see, like, this to me is the representation of the highest divine masculine energy of God, the most creme de la creme masculine energy. And we all need to have a balanced masculine and a balanced feminine energy within us. Why? Because we utilize both. Okay? We utilize the masculine energy when it's time for us to take action and basically put our money where our mouth is. And we utilize the Empress energy when we are cultivating, when we are anchoring new information in, when we are allowing ourselves to receive guidance, right? So we receive the guidance in our Empress mode, and then we take our Emperor energy and put that into action. So my beautiful angels, your throat chakra could also, so your throat chakra could be opening up more. You could see, like, I'm even like seeing somebody singing and they're noticing that their voice has changed. So if you are singing a lot more lately and you're even like, something's different with my throat, like I can hold notes longer, or I'm hitting notes a different way, or I can feel this resonance happening within your throat. My love, your throat chakra is opening for you to speak blessings or speak abundance into people's lives. Also, side note, can we start, instead of saying God bless you, can we start saying like God abundance you, right? Because when we say bless, it's be less. We don't want to be less. We want to be more. So let's start saying God abundance you. As crazy, like, it doesn't make sense and it doesn't sound normal because we're so used to saying God bless you, right? No. We're going to start saying God abundance you onto ourselves, onto others, onto our passion projects, onto our job, onto our homes, onto our vehicles, onto our clothes, onto our crystals. God abundance you. That is the new theme. Okay, collective? So let's start that. Who's ever here right now, put that in the comments. God abundance you, and let's literally start changing the script. We have the ability to do so let's do it. Okay? Final message for those of you that have been slowly working on your emperor energy, right? Standing in that divine masculine energy. Well done. Well done. The Fool. You have quite literally did it. You've completed a major cycle. In order for the Fool to come out, that means you had to have completed something big. Okay, the Fool represents new beginnings. Here is the Fool. The Fool is actually not a fool. He's one of the smartest people in the entire deck. You know why? Because he has the faith of a mustard seed, right? He is completely trusting. He's walking through life with no worries whatsoever, because he knows no matter what he needs, it will always be provided for him. No matter where he goes, he's got protection all around him. And he always has the light of God, the light of the universe, the light of spirit guiding him forward. And no matter what cliff he may think he's about to jump off of, guess what? He knows he will be caught. Okay? So this is where you are heading. And this type of energy, okay, this is so potent because this is you standing in authenticity. This is you just knowing, like that be still and know. That energy, unfuckwithable. One. And that is also the type of energy, one, my whole body is heating up. So you might get very hot. I don't know if anybody watching right now is getting a hot flash. Let me just send some ice blue light. Whew. Okay. Whew. Whew. All right. So like I was saying, when you are in this energy of being in the Fool, especially when you have your Emperor backing you, you are unfuckwithable. Okay. You stand in so much authentic energy that you quite literally change everything around you. You will change the energy of environments before you even step into the room, simply because your soul knows where it's going at that point. So then an energy, like you literally clear shit. Like you literally become a walking column of fire. So keep flipping going, because that is what we need. All right. So messages for today was music, right? Utilize music to your advantage today. See how your body reacts to certain frequencies. Utilize solfeggio frequencies. If you've never heard them, please research them. They are quite amazing. Research rife frequencies. That's also coming. So if somebody here is looking into that, also highly beneficial. What else was the message? Keep working on allowing yourself to make that steady progress forward, because like we said, you are quite literally stepping into a brand new energy. Also, I'm hearing body changes. Your diet may be changing. You might be called to be in baths more often. You might be called to just go outside a lot more often. If you are called to do so, do that, because that is your body anchoring, centering, and receiving prana or energy for your body to convert for whatever it needs. So, side note. So this is a very advanced collective. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. I've got to go though. I've got an appointment at 10 o'clock. I do massages. I also do Reiki and body work. I'm in New Jersey. I love you so much. I'm proud of you. Have a great day. Okay. Bye.